quails. That's what it seems we are. Not finding you, though I have searched so far. The way we tweet out loud means you can hear me just like I can hear your sound. Like we're alone together.
He just sent me like the.
Once you get your hands on something, it's hard to let go, especially if letting go means losing the chance to win a brand new car.
Number 10, number 10. You have 5 minutes now. This is the first Keep Your Hands on the Car contest sponsored by Metro AMCG, K94 Radio, and a military mall.
Nope, my fingers feel amazing. They're as twinkly as the moment we started.
You know what? My wife's probably going to be mad at me because I haven't been home in 85 hours. I don't have a cell phone, and she doesn't know where I am. And if I win, I'm coming back with this ugly yellow car.
And you've been spending 85 hours with another woman.
But you know what, Beverly? This has been a delightful 85 hours.
I have to agree. You have helped me through my uncle's death so beautifully, and transitioning is a gift. And I want to thank you for that. Notice I'm only using this hand, though. You're not going to clap for you, but you should be a youth minister or a mentor.
You know what? That was my original calling, youth ministry. Yeah. Turns out not that into God.
Okay, well then fair enough.
I like helping people, but I was like, hey, can I come hang out with the kids, teach them to be nice and respectful, but leave the God stuff out. Apparently that's the number one requirement.
So. Well, I hear you. I'm agnostic.
Okay.
I just don't know. I'm not sure. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to figure it out either. I'm agnostic and apathetic.
Okay. So if you died and then there was something and it was a tree, would you be cool with it? Or would you be like, damn, I wish I knew God was a tree?
You know what I think I would think, David? I would think, well, there's something. So I'm glad I didn't go atheist when I think there'd be nothing. But if it were a tree, I'd say, maybe this has to do with being naturey or Wiccan or something. If I died, David, and God forbid, I need to be alive at least to see one of us win this car.
You got that right.
Come on.
I mean, because fucking Alan, I heard he died.
Yeah, but
that guy that passed out.
He what?
Yeah, I heard he died.
What? I thought that he just passed out from not having enough water.
That's what I thought too. I heard some teenagers walking by talking about a dude. Apparently, it wasn't even that he passed out. He left the mall and one of the letters fell on him, cut his head off.
Oh my God.
One of the sign letters, the M in the mall, fell off, cut his head off.
You see, this is why I'm agnostic. That poor man, and I understand he wasn't as chatty as we were. He was kind of a dick, he didn't want to talk about his life, his family. He didn't want to talk about those glasses he was wearing in the shirt.
The glasses, oh my God.
They couldn't have been prescription. They were too comical.
There's no way. I was like, you can't see through them. There's no way you can see through them. And you don't do something like that without wanting like attention. So I'm like, hey, we got to talk about the glasses, bro.
And now he's dead.
Now he's dead.
Wow.
You fucked up.
He's dead now. Wow. A mere 63 hours ago, I stood next to a dead person. I peed right next to him.
I haven't peed yet, and I won't.
I noticed that, David. Is that you said you haven't and you won't. Is that like you've made a decision and you're gonna stick to it and you have what they call stamina or like stick-to-itiveness? I'm not gonna do this kind of a deal.
I'm actually trying to break my own record.
Oh, how long is it?
Personal record of mine, 100 hours.
Wow.
I don't pee when I go camping either. So this presented itself. I was like, oh, well, I'm here. Let's see how far I can take this.
I love that. You see, I'm only here because I'm a couponer and I saw an ad for this and this is right up my dang couponing alley.
You know, and I thought that was like a weird thing. I would stand behind people. But now after hearing you explain the savings,
yes,
I'm on board. I am part of the coupon lifestyle.
Well, David, it's just another thing that you and your wife can discuss, and I hope that it'll bring you closer. You know, every marriage needs to have a little spice.
I mean, but she don't believe in math.
That is weird. I still am struggling. When you mentioned the math thing in hour 12, I said, you're telling me she couldn't understand we've been here for 12 hours? That's math. Right?
She has her own alternate math, is what she says. And at first, I thought it was cute and charming. I was like, I love this woman. She's kind of neat, but you know, we got 7 or 8 kids, and you know, if you're teaching all 7 or 8 of them,
stop you right there. Again, I noticed this a few times. You've mentioned your 7 or 8 children. Not to be a math head. But why the or and why not a definitive number of kids?
There is 8 children.
Yes.
One of them's not mine, but I don't know which one.
Well, you're making them feel like shit when you say that. I want you to know whichever one is yours, they can.
But I can't tell which one is mine or which one isn't. They all kind of look the same.
Oh.
You know, so if I say 7 or 8, it's like, all right, one of you motherfuckers ain't mine, but I can't single out the one that isn't. So they all know that, you know, their daddy loves them, you know?
Okay, that's sweet. Now you finally have made it make sense to me. That is lovely.
You know what? Maybe I should start explaining that because I talk about my 7 or 8 kids a lot.
I think you should, because when you say 7 or 8 kids, it either indicates perhaps a rift in the family where you maybe have disowned one of your children, or your wife had some dalliances and you're not sure, which is what you're saying. It's a little more likely.
She's had at least one.
Yeah.
One dalliance.
Well, according to her, she wouldn't call it one because she don't believe in math.
See? I think you guys would get along.
Math is everywhere. Like, look behind me at this beautiful dais here. You know, if you were to count those checkers, you would see there's probably about 1, 2, 3. There's like 5 per row.
Okay.
Could be over 200. That's
at least
math.
At least 200 squares. Whew. I really do. You know what? We should hang out after this.
You know what? I was gonna give you my card.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, yeah, give me your card. We could I don't know, like get a pizza.
I love toppings. I don't actually enjoy the doughy part. When I get pizza, I order it like this. Give me a medium pie with green pepper, mushroom, onion, black olive, pineapple, no dough, no marinara. They don't like when I come into any restaurant and give them my no dough. But I say to them, I'm going to give you dough, as in money.
Yeah, like They're saving money by you doing that. I would think it was hilarious if you came into if I had a pizza place and you came in and was like just toppings and cheese, I'd be like, great. I'd put it in a cup, hand it to you.
Thank you, David. You know what, Chicken Butt? I want to say, meeting you and being hand to car with you, losing Alan, the death of a rude man with odd glasses,
Yeah.
and the way you helped me through my uncle's death, I really do hope we can become friends.
I mean, your uncle sounded like he's just a fascinating guy.
Well, not everyone invents banana peel wall art.
I mean, and here's what kind of got me, because you were talking about a young and I was kind of tuning everybody out, trying to focus on not peeing, and you had mentioned the banana peel wall art, and I had several pieces in my room growing up, and I was like, oh, it turns out this lady isn't a complete psychopath. I thought everybody here was crazy but me.
No, and I think that everyone thinks that. I certainly thought everyone was crazy but me. I thought, we have our hand on a 1984 yellow Subaru.
Mm-hmm.
Why? And who would want it? People fell off within the first 20 minutes. Alan really was our only mainstay. And David, one thing about today that makes my heart hurt is when it comes down to you and I, two new friends, one of us is going to win and one of us is going to lose. But if we end up with a friendship, then maybe we'll both lose if we ever fall out, or we'll both win if we remain friends.
Yeah, then we could both drive the car at the same time. Put 2 steering wheels in, 8 wheels.
Do we need more wheels? I mean, we really could put 2 steering wheels in, but let's just keep the 4 that are on the car.
It's the 80s. We can do anything.
How much money am I going to be sinking into this thing?
Probably a lot.
Well, I don't think Ronald Reagan will enjoy that, the way that he's running things.
Oh, this guy. Oh, Ron, don't get me started on Ronald Reagan.
Don't get me started on Nancy. Say no to drugs. Why?
Drugs are
they're fun.
If I could go to the bus stop right now, right? If my arm would reach, if I could still keep my hand on the car and I could reach to the bus stop, there's a guy who any drug you want, he has it. Anything you want.
Is this at every bus stop?
Every bus stop within a mile of this mall.
Wow.
You don't come to this mall very often, do you?
I don't know. I live over in Hootahee.
Who?
Hootahee County.
Hootahee?
Yeah, I live in Hootahee County.
What are you doing in Sanchez?
I'm in Sanchez for the contest.
You drove all the way from
raised in Hootahee proper.
Whoa.
I'm a hoothead. I went to Hootahee High School. I was vice president of the junior class.
What happened senior year?
A mess.
Oh, shit.
I had an affair with the biology teacher. He took me to see the movie St. Elmo's Fire, and the passion was ignited betwixt us. Well, he told my parents he was taking me to help me with forensics, and he said there'd be some great speeches in that movie, which they are. Demi Moore nailed it.
Obviously.
Rob Lowe nailed it. Emilio Estevez nailed it. Mary Kay Place. You know why I know so much about it? I just saw it when I was a senior in high school. Which, if my math is serving me correctly, and we're in the 80s, which of course we are, then that would indicate that I have only just graduated from high school a mere 2 years ago.
That checks out.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And even though I sound like an older lady, I'm 20 years old.
I was wondering how old you were. I
I'm
was like,
20.
she's either 20 or 50.
50. That's what people, when I make phone calls, when I pick up my rotary and I make a call, they go, ma'am, can I speak to your children to help them understand why the phone book hasn't arrived on your porch like you're begging? And I say, bitch, I'm 20.
I think more people should start sentences with bitch. Hopefully that becomes,
Maybe in
more
the future.
commonplace.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Anywho, I slept with my teacher and it caused a big stir. And I had to get my diploma sent to my house. I couldn't even walk.
Damn. I had sex with my teacher and they made me principal.
What?
Yeah.
What county did you grow up in?
I grew up here in Santes County.
You grew up here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm never
Principal of the
leaving.
school. That must have been one hot teacher.
I mean, yeah, she was you know who she looked like?
Please.
What's the Diane Carroll?
Perfect. From
She
Dynasty.
looked like Diane Carroll, yeah.
My favorite show, Dynasty, which is at the height of its popularity right now.
That's why I was like, oh shit. If I have sex with my teacher, it looks like Diane Carroll. It's like having sex with Diane Carroll. And I think the school recognized that and voted to make me principal.
You gotta love a school that allows the students to choose the principal.
Yeah. We have a lot in common. This is amazing.
Listen, I'm gonna hand you my card. I'm gonna slide it to you with this hand, of course.
And I'm gonna take it with this hand.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Here you go. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. Grab it. Got it.
Right.
Good.
Got it.
Now, as you can see, that's the Queen of Hearts.
Beverly. Okay.
The card that you guessed 14 hours ago. It's the
Okay. So you do know magic. Okay. All right. Oh.
But also my phone number is written on it. Take a gander.
69.
That's right. And it's not for the reason you think.
Because that's the number that I guessed hour one.
One, thank you.
It's you, Beverly. You are fascinating.
Well, I've got a whole life to live. I'm only 20. And I think that if I can drive this car out of here, maybe I can finally fulfill some of my dreams.
I hate to be the one to keep you from fulfilling your dreams, Beverly, but I have to do that.
It's okay. One of us will win.
And one of us will lose.
We'll lose. And one of us will tie our little baby shoes. I also make rhymes occasionally.
I noticed. What do you? This is rap thing happening.
What's it called?
Yeah, it's you know disco music.
Yes, of course.
So it's like disco, but people talk on it. Like imagine like talking but like at the beat.
What?
Yeah. So like you like rhyming, you just like rhyme over a disco beat, and they call it rap.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, I mean it's probably not going to be around for too much longer, but something to do.
It may be around forever, just like
Quails. That's what it seems we are. Not finding you, though I have searched so far. The way we tweet out loud.
Are we off camera?
Just like I can hear your sound, like we're alone together.
Yeah,
let him talk.
Hey, live. Let's ask some questions, baby.
If I had known we were that close, I would have lifted both my dang hands.
I had like a like a party like confetti thing just in case I caught one of you
Oh
like
my
like
God,
doing it,
yeah.
but you guys were on point. I thought that was just such a cute ending, and I like happy endings right now.
It was very fun, Dom.
It was
I
fun,
felt
yeah.
like I could have done 24 more hours with you at least.
Easy. Improv is easy when you're improving with good people.
Yeah.
When you're having fun.
And you are. Okay, well, are there people here? What do they want to know?
Yeah, there's some people in the chat. If anybody has a question, let me see here. We have. Oh, somebody says, "Are we off camera?" That was the question I saw.
The answer is no.
Somebody has just a pile of cheese and veggies. There's just a lot of hearts, and a lot of emojis, which is wonderful.
Like now, I kind of do want to make a pizza that's just toppings.
But you know what I was thinking? How good would it be to just have like a layer of cheese with all the toppings?
Yeah, like just all the pizza shit,
Yeah.
but not the heavy part. You know what I mean?
No, and then you can flip it with a little spatula.
You know what? I mean, the technology exists.
Dom, I love when you made it that we were actually in the 80s. And then
Like, it was like, why do we have this car?
I boxed myself in by saying that we had gone to see St. Elmo's Fire, which is a big movie from the 80s.
Which is like it's amazing that you did the math in your head, especially when you just like insulted a fictional character for not knowing math. So
Yeah.
then you like put yourself on the
Like,
spot.
all right, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
so much fun. It goes by so fast. I was looking at the clock and I was like, I glanced down. I'm like, one of us should win and one of us should lose. And I just should have been like, give me a high five.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at that. I was just having too much fun.
I was
wasn't looking at the
too.
time.
And I'm telling you, I looked at it and I'm like, I don't think we started till 9:15.
Yeah. I mean, did we not start? Maybe we didn't start till that late. I saw 9:30 and I was like, okay, yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm not telling you did it wrong. You did it right. I'm telling you, I was so into it that I was not paying dang attention.
For sure. I wanted you both to win. I think as a director, I want, and you know what? It's up to everybody in the chat to figure out whether or not.
You know what? The chat wins.
Yeah, we can. If we can get a poll from the chat. Here's a question. ZoobTube says, "Just want to say hey. I don't have any questions."
Yay! ZoobTube.
And Jules Ford asks, top 5 greatest rappers from both people.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so 80s or in real life?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go first, Dom. Is that okay?
All right, go for it.
Okay. All right. My top 3 always is Tupac, Eminem, and Biggie. And then I think I have to say Jay-Z. And then I have to say old Kanye. Those are my top 5. But my favorites are Eminem, Tupac, and Biggie for sure.
All right, here's the list.
Here we go.
Number 1, Jay-Z, greatest rapper of all time. Number 2, Scarface. Put the South on the map, baby. Number 3, Rakim. Go back and listen to them old Rakim
What
records.
about Eric B?
Hey, I mean, if we talking DJs, maybe.
Okay.
Number 4, Too Short. Now
I
the
was
man,
on a plane once, Dom.
did you talk to him?
I was too scared. I saw Too Short on a plane, and I was so, because he's the one who says, "Gonna get a 40, get fucked up tonight," right? That's like my favorite Too Short song. And
I think if I would have saw Too Short on a plane, I'd just like walk past him and just whisper like, "Bitch," and just be like, "I'm not gonna bug you. I just want you to know, like, yeah, I see you."
Okay, and you have one more.
Number 5, it used to be Ice Cube, but recently I had to bump him for Killer Mike.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So now Killer Mike is rounding out the top 5. Ice Cube is looking up.
Out of all 5, which one do you think is most controversial? What's the hot take there, Dom?
Ain't no hot takes on my list.
No, that's the standard.
That's a. I mean, I guess some people would argue that Too Short can't rap.
Yeah.
But when you got your own style, you just, 100 albums deep, still making hits. Hey, don't matter if you can rap.
Yeah. I'm a little. Nobody said Kendrick. Did you say Kendrick? Nobody said Kendrick. I'm hurt.
Sure didn't.
I'm hurt. I'm very hurt. It's okay.
Sorry,
Nobody asked me. Nobody asked
Kendrick,
me.
if you're in the chat, we apologize. We know you love improv and your flow is good, but you have some big shoes to fill, and
We might put you top 10, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. Wizarding World says, "Too scared for Too Short. Shake my head." Oh yeah, here we go.
Get it? He from the Bay.
Chris won. Sugar Hill Gang, Will Smith for comedy rap. There you go. Now, that's a hot take.
Go back and listen to those old Will Smith albums, though.
Yeah.
Will Smith was great.
Popular
friendly.
for a reason. You got some
Parents don't understand was good.
Summertime. It's still
Summertime
the
is
best summertime song of all time.
That's in my top songs of the summer.
Yeah. You
Summertime,
put that on, it's like,
my top
hey,
songs of the summer.
let's get this
That's-
party started.
Okay.
Yeah. And unfortunately for me, when I was in Miami, I was only in Miami for basically 24 hours. And unfortunately for me, the entire time, that dang song was in the back of my mind, that Will Smith song. And I must have thought in my own head, welcome to Miami. Bienvenidos a Miami. For like maybe those words in my head over 200 times.
Yeah. You
If
just
it helps,
cursed us
probably
all.
everybody else is too.
Yeah. I don't need to be in Miami to have that in my head.
And I kind of almost wish I hadn't opened Pandora's box, because now it might start that cycle back up again. But it was 24 solid hours. And
Yeah.
I never heard the song. But I also had never been to Florida.
Just know that one part.
Well, no. I hadn't heard
Oh,
the song.
you never heard
like,
it? I was like, how the, with the, what?
I've never heard the song. It just, the words came to me.
Oh.
No, I hadn't heard it. But when the plane, I had only been to Florida once before for 24 hours to teach a workshop. I got off the plane, I went to the hotel, I woke up the next day, taught it in the ballroom, got back on the plane. This time I got to go in, we did some things, and then we left for a cruise from there. And so basically, as soon as I got off the plane, it was party in the city of the heat is on all night. Like it was. I never heard it. It wasn't playing everywhere like you would imagine.
I'm surprised that it wasn't. How
Yeah,
could
he might have made a
the
deal
anthem
with the
of Miami
mayor.
not play?
He made a deal with the mayor of Miami. Like, listen, this song can be about your city, but it has to pump through every speaker on every street.
He's like, "Brr." You're Will Smith.
Will Smith.
All right, Wild Wild West is gonna be a hit, so might as well. Don't want to get Jazzy Jeff upset.
That's a very deep cut film you just mentioned, by the way.
Yeah.
And what about the song "Wild Wild West" by?
Well, why am I spacing? The Wild Wild West. He also. I used to
Mo
be
D!
downtown.
Cool Mo D!
29th Street. Yeah, Cool Mo D.
That's an old song.
Those albums hold up.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Cool
Now-
Mo D. Why poor Cool Mo D doesn't make anyone's list? He was great. Ted, do you know Cool Mo D? You look.
I'm a little lost. Yeah. I gotta say, I'm
okay.
like, okay, I have to listen to Summertime. I'm like writing things down.
Yeah, get some Cool Mo D in your life.
Yeah.
Definitely Summertime. That's the number one.
Some Cool Mo D, some Big Daddy Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
You got,
and I
you got some
watched.
homework.
I know. I watched the evolution of hip hop, and nothing sticks. It's like a cool story or two stays, but I need to do a rewatch.
See?
That's how I am when I watch anything, Ted. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah, they just kind of go in and out. But
That's
this improv set will live on forever.
It
on,
was so fun.
it was
Thank
so
you
fun.
to everyone who watched.
Yeah.
And Ted, thank you for asking me. Dom, you were fabulous.
Yeah, this was great. That's so much fun.
If anything, it went by too quickly.
It did. It
You hear
really
that?
did. I could have watched that for years. I could have watched that for 85 hours.
Well, that was a great suggestion too, and a really fun location. And I've never done a scene in that location, and I've been doing this for a long time. So kudos.
Courtesy from Rich Sohn. Rich Sohn did the location.
I love Rich.
Yeah,
Thank
he's so
you,
great.
Rich.
Take classes at the Pack Theater, and also I think Jamie, you have classes coming up too, right? I saw.
Oh, that's so nice, Ted.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I just signed on to teach a workshop in January for an organization called the Sketch School that's run by a dear friend of mine, Mark Warzeka, who is a fabulous sketch director and writer. And it will be in January, I believe January 16 and 17, a 2-day intensive on creating characters on the spot and also writing characters on the spot. So
cool.
Look up the Sketch School.
Yeah,
And
I'll link it
I'd
right
love
here.
to have you there. And then I'm always teaching around town. So I love to teach, and it's a nice way to still improvise in this whole new world we're living in.
It really is still. It still has feet. You know, there's so much. I had so much fun tonight.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's crazy. Every week, I'm always blown away. I'm like, this was the funnest show. This was the funnest show. Guys, this was the funnest show.
Oh.
I said that live on air. I never do that. All right. I'm going to... Yeah.
I have a question. Are the people watching right now, can they see my green screen, or am I still with a background?
They can't. Do you want them to?
No, don't.
You're a genius, though. You fix it all up. Actually, Dom, do you have anything going on? Do you want to shout out?
No, I ain't got nothing going on. If you want to follow me on social medias, I'm at the Dom Johnson. Tom Brady sucks unless the Bucks win the Super Bowl. That's it.
Yeah, it hurts. Everything hurts about those statements to me. And yeah, I linked that stuff in there. And everybody, have a great night. I'll just close this meeting. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for being here. Bye.